It's incredibly cold and miserable outside, but I have something to cheer us all up. I think you know what it is. But before showing you the van, I have to first apologise for not filming, because I said I would, but an opportunity arose to use the unit next door, so we had to power into it. That being said, I don't think it matters when it looks like this.
I'm married to the game, married to the game. I'm married to the game, married to the game. I'm married to the game, married to the game. I'm married to the game, married to the game.
I would have done more cinematics, but it's in a bit of a tight spot. And the 50mm lens I use means I have to be basically outside. So, you're going to spend the next part of the video looking at it anyway, so that will do. Where are we at with it? Well, as you can see, we've done some stripes. Now, you have Chris half to thank for this, and I'll show you why. If you look where this finishes on the arch, although we might do a bit there, where this finishes, nice, and where this blue at the bottom finishes. Now, initially, on the first attempt, this is a world first, internet hasn't seen it, the blue actually went all the way along the bottom, and the pink, if you see there, is a lot thinner. So I decided to make the pink line bigger and stop the blue where Chris said, and it looks a million times better. Luckily, it's easy for me to change on the other side. I just haven't got around to it yet. But that, I think, design came out pretty good. And I don't think that could have really gone any better. I think we're going to run the orange as far as the indicator and the blue actually along the front panel all the way across to join on the other side. So the blue will come around this way and stop at the rear wheel, whereas the other ones will go around the back. I think that will look pretty good. Obviously, there is no engine in this yet, and that is on my list for, that was going to be today, but Chris is having a hell of a time putting the van behind me back to standard. So I can't use the ramp at the moment.
It's amazing how much work there is putting a van back to stock.
Shocking. So I have to not do that. But what I'm going to do first thing in the morning is actually paint all the engine bay, which, hold this, Christopher.
I'm sorry.
Might as well. Basically, the engine bay in this is the same grey the van was, but I thought, as there is no engine in it, we may as well paint it. So basically, it's a full rebuild. Now, I'm thinking we'll go black with the engine bay, rather than white, because white's just a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
That's not going to end well. In an engine bay?
Yeah, it's going to be black straight away.
That'd be
I've
terrible.
also got to seal all the, obviously these are new, they're new panels, so I've got to seal those on the inside, and I still have to paint the inside. So that will be in the video which will come out possibly Thursday. I might do this one today, I might do one Thursday and then one Sunday morning, because it's obviously getting drawn on Sunday evening, so we have very limited time between now and then. Is it going to be done? Probably not. So whoever wins it's probably going to have to wait a week or two. But you get the van for a tenner. Allow it. Where else are we at, Chris? What have we been up to? Obviously the paint. Now, I was going to film it, I had the best intentions, but as I say, our landlord said we could use the empty unit next door, which saved masking all these things up. So we went ahead and done that, and that's just a bad excuse really, I just forgot to film it.
That's okay. I mean, you were rushing about on the weekend as well. Like,
Was rushing around like hell to get it all done. Now, none of this is on. This is all just, everything is just resting in place. So we could do a video just to show you all the colour. So I'm going to put that all on as well. Basically, this video is just to tell you it is in fact painted. Here it is. And, you know, there's a shitload more to do. Like a lot.
yeah, there's so much to do. What you need is a ramp.
What I need is a ramp for a lot of the jobs left, because I noticed when prepping for paint, I remembered that I never fixed the sill. So I actually have to weld all the sill up now to add to the list of things to do. But front tubs are done, door tubs are done. You'll see all that in Thursday's video because I got paint inside, so I will film that. I actually will. We've got a carpet line the inside, because I just like adding work, and what we also have to do is a headlining. Now, I guess we just do that out of play. All of this is going to be quite simple because there is only so much I can do for, you know, a van that we're giving away, but I feel like carpet the walls, I'll make these panels and ply the roof. Which I guess you could carpet the roof.
Also, interiors is where we really fall short. Don't we? Like we can build an entire vehicle, and then when it comes to sticking some carpet on some walls, there'll be joins everywhere.
It never goes well, does it? But yeah, the engine bay is...
It's an engine bay.
It's not clean, but it needs all the surface rust taken off, and yeah, like I say, I think paint it all black. The engine, it's a low mileage engine, but this van was originally a 2.1. I found out not that long ago, and I've got a 1.9 to go in it, and I don't know the differences, so we're about to find that out in the most gripping, horrific way, whether they're compatible. If not, we'll obviously make it compatible. But I'll be honest, if I won this, I'd be looking at taking the engine out and putting a diesel in anyway, I think. I don't like the look on your face, Chris. You look like you're pressing buttons on the camera.
I might have done. I don't think I have. I'm not very good at holding this thing, I must admit.
In other exciting news, obviously this is the main thing. Right? Thursdays and Sundays videos will be good, because a lot will be achieved. There is a new car on the channel. I sold the Austin, and this is the replacement.
You're lying.
Obviously I'm not. Freya has bought this, so this is the new engine and gearbox for the Navara. So that is happening very soon. And it was actually quite a fun little car. I can see why people bought those and pretended to have a load of money.
So why has she bought this engine and gearbox? Why has she bought this car for its engine and gearbox for the Navara? Or are you going to explain that in a later video?
Well, it'll be in the video when we take it out, but it's M57 and 6-speed auto, which is just better than the Navara shit.
Yeah.
Like the Navara engines are renowned for issues. I think they have a lot of chain issues. And at the moment, that revs, because obviously the wheels are considerably smaller now. Actually, we'll show you. This is the Navara wheel. And then this is the wheel that's going on it. There's obviously a considerable difference in size.
That's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah. So that obviously gears it down, up, massively by running these. So the idea with the 6 HP or whatever they are, I think it's a 6 HP box in there, the 6-speed auto, that will bring this back down to like, well, it'll be the same as a BMW. So rather than doing 2,500 RPM at 70, you can do 75 at about 2,100.
They're probably better, to be fair, because that's 19s on that BMW as standard with like 45 tyres. Whereas these
yeah, basically it should bring this back to better ratios and a lot better on fuel, because these are never that good on fuel. Now obviously we've ditched the transfer box at the front, we've ditched quite a bit of weight, so it should make it a better daily, in theory. Plus Freya said she wanted that engine, and Freya is right, so she gets what she wants.
Yeah.
I'm scared of her.
Yeah. Right, anyway, we've already meandered there.
We did.
Let's get back to the van.
So basically, this video is a little bit of a weird one. It was just purely to show you this and tell you what the plan is. Like I say, Thursday's video will actually have the next 2 days worth of work in it, and the video Sunday will have probably every day and night and waking hour and sleeping hour in it, because I'm going to get this as far as humanly possible, which is going to be horrible. So thanks for watching, and thank you to everyone who's bought something. I've also got to print all of that clothing, so that's cool.
Yeah, the orders might be slightly delayed this coming week, but
yeah, this is where we're at, and we're going to be a hell of a lot further forward come Sunday. I think the draw is going to be at probably about 8 o'clock, maybe 6. I'm going to try and convince Chris to come in late on a Sunday night to film that with me. So I guess we'll stop doing entries a few hours before. I'll make all this I'll make you aware on Sunday morning on that video, because obviously we'll have to sort all the entries and everything out. But yes, thank you for watching. See you in a couple of days. Goodbye.